watching me.
Things that don't come easily. Feeling happy in
Hi. I have a throne. What do you think of it? I had to reset my mic real quick because Windows updated during this 2.5 weeks that I was not streaming. It's so good to see all of you. I'm so happy to see all of you. Hi. I hope that you guys have all been doing well. Oh, hi. I have not been active hardly at all. My break from social media was... It was nice, honestly. Even though I missed all this. I mean, don't get me wrong. I missed all of this. But, I got to catch up on sleep. I got a whole lot of stuff done. I got over being sick and fatigued like really fucking bad. And then I was watching Styx Hexenhammer one afternoon a few days ago, and someone told him that Ozzy died. And I was bewildered. I thought this was a troll, and Styx fact-checked live on stream, and it turned out it was true. Ozzy had just been reported as had died 6 minutes prior. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I cried. I cried a lot about it. Alright, but we'll get into that kind of stuff. We're gonna talk about me and you, and we're gonna wait for more people to come in, and then we're gonna get started with everything. So who was first? It was Tony. Hi, Tony. Hi, Tony. Hi, Synthnostate. Hi, Mars. Hi, Paganini. Hi, Supomage. Hi, Balls Are Harry. Also, Balls, thank you for the bits. Thank you. You are always tremendously kind. Who else? Hi, Chris Belair. Hi, Coin Up. Hi, Auto Rifleman. Who else? Hi, Dragos. I am very good, Dragos. I am actually like, even though like the tonight's gonna be like a bit sad, and I might get like a little emotional, but I above all, like, you know, I have so much to thank Ozzy for. So You know, I'm still happy. I'm okay. Oh, we're being raided by Vlad. Welcome in, raiders, and welcome in, Vlad. Welcome in, welcome in. Do you guys like my throne? I found it for free on Google. I thought it would be perfect for my perfect angel tush. Okay. Hopefully, I did a good job making it look like I'm sitting on it. Okay, I can only do so much as a 2D woman. Okay. Bows. I just beat the Zatris game, Fallen Angel, and I wonder if she's gonna be back. Well, listen. Speak of the devil. Oh, guys. If you were a fan of Ozzy, press 1. Let me see some ones. Were you a fan of Ozzy? Did you... Tell me what your favorite songs by him were. Or are. I imagine people 200, 300 years from now are still going to listen to Ozzy because he was actually that good of a songwriter. My first intro to Ozzy was Guitar Hero 3, if I recall. You know what? Let me go ahead and we're going to switch over to YouTube, okay? We're going to switch over to YouTube. Oh my god, look at you. Look at them ones. Hang on. I know I'm kind of glitched out. I rearranged my desk, and so I got like a monitor that's like real far away. There's too many. Listen here. Paranoid War Pigs, Children of the Grave. Let's go over to YouTube. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Let me get in here. There we go. I got like a different kind of setup happening right now because I'm trying to experiment with like what looks pretty good on OBS when we're watching videos together. Let me tuck my wings away. There we go. The censorship and ID stuff. You know, I've been out of the loop lately, so I actually don't know anything about it. I did see the implosion of V Shoujo. I know it's a totally different subject, but I did get to witness that. I still have Alma's stream going to Alma? Amalgamite? Is that who you mean? All right. So, let's get a little started here while we're waiting for more people to come in. So, when I was a very young girl, Mega Monster, hi. I haven't seen you in a good while, Mega Monster. My parents were major metalheads. Like, they were. And, like, just, like, big time. And it started with Ozzy Osbourne for them. So I grew up listening to Ozzy. And by the time I was 11 years old, I was discovering heavy music on my own. Like, I was discovering it. I was like, holy shit, I can't get over how good my head feels when I listen to heavy metal. And that was with Ozzy Osbourne, most specifically the Blizzard of Oz. Okay? And I'm trying to remember how this went, how I ended up discovering Ozzy. So my mother was infatuated with Ozzy Osbourne as I was growing up. And so I just always knew everything about Ozzy because of her. And, you know, then I discovered music for myself, or heavy metal. And at one point, I discover No More Tears, like the full album, okay? which I think to this day is one of the most beautiful albums I have ever heard. Which all of his music and the band, the members of his, like the people that surrounded him that helped craft this music, it was always very beautiful. And everything about Ozzy has influenced me, from the way that I dress, even being a fallen angel. Okay. I know there's like a lot of influence that went into like me being a VTuber and all that, but like a big, let me explain it this way, because like I do see him as a fashion icon as well. Do you know how Ozzy can just keep it real simple? He can keep it real simple and just wear his crucifixes or his crosses, and he's just got that black or smoky kind of purple color going on. I do the exact same thing. I got that from Ozzy. I wear black nail polish. I specifically wear black onyx by, what is this? OPI or China Glaze? OPI or China Glaze. That is black onyx, which is, somewhere I read online, the black nail polish color that he wore at one point or another. So if it was good enough for Ozzy, it was good enough for me. That's the way that I saw these things. I bet you know more about that than I do. Oh, hey, I want to hear your thoughts on Mr. Crowley and how that squares with Ozzy being a Christian. I don't think he believed in heaven or hell. I never actually knew his religious views. I do know that I don't think he liked organized religion. I don't know. That is like one aspect of his life that I did not fully delve into, believe it or not. More of my love for Ozzy came because all of the musicians that I fell in love with, namely Typo Negative, they all, in their interviews, it's like, I love the Beatles, I love this band, I love this band, and then there it was, Ozzy Osbourne, Black Sabbath, I love this album by Black Sabbath. Like, this is like Peter Steele talking and stuff, and so I'm very interested in the music and artists that influence the musicians that I love, and everything always harkened back to Ozzy. So if it really wasn't for Ozzy, I think like a big chunk of my personality would have been different growing up. I Don't Want to Stop has lyrics that sound pretty agnostic. Yeah, as far as I understand, he did not. I mean, he may have. I think he like believed in a god. I don't know, because he never, like, I know he never did the black magic stuff and all this stuff that people believed about him since the 70s. I can square with Jesus being against organized religion, not actually saying heaven or hell exists. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry I'm missing things that you guys are saying. I think the influence is pretty visible. You think so, Auto Rifleman? I have a giant, like, right here. I know you guys can't see it, but, like, literally right here in my view all day, every day is a giant Blizzard of Oz poster, because that is my childhood. I also got from eBay many years ago a No More Tears 1994 tour t-shirt, okay, that I still have and I wear on special occasions because it is ancient, but it's still almost like brand new because I barely used it. And the reason why, like, I got a very specific tour t-shirt from the 90s like that is because my mother had one originally that I stole from her. Well, I mean, I'm more like, I didn't like steal it from her. Like, I was allowed to wear it. And I wore it all the time at school. And it was her, like, she was the one. I've never got to see Ozzy live. I've never even so much as got to go to Ozfest, which has made me extremely sad over the years. But she got to go do those things and got the shirt at one time. And then the shirt went missing, and then I discovered it on one identical to it from the same tour on eBay, and it was $30, and the person was just getting rid of it. And I'm like, that bitch is mine! And that's exactly what the fuck happened. I have Black Sabbath shirts. I'm always repping Black Sabbath. My favorite Black Sabbath album, I love all the songs. I love all the songs. But my favorite album is probably Volume 4. And, you know, I could make a whole separate stream talking about my obsession with Tony Iommi. Because if it wasn't for Tony Iommi, I would have never taken such a hard interest in the guitar. And the first song I ever heard that turned me on to heavy metal was actually not just an Ozzy Osbourne song, but it was a Black Sabbath song. And that... Hold on, I'm confusing my stories here. Blizzard of Oz is what got me personally into Ozzy, but the song that I heard that got me into Black Sabbath and made me want to listen to harder music with darker undertones was Supernaut by Black Sabbath, because that was the first time I ever heard, like, you know, this like ooky spooky metal that's just a jam band, like they're just jamming together, jamming out. That was everything to me. I even have a t-shirt that says Praise Iommi, and if you're super into like doom or like stoner doom, drone metal, sludge, it's like the thing. Like everybody's like Praise Iommi. That's a meme, because if it wasn't for Iommi, nobody would have done that. Like we wouldn't have gotten. I've been thinking like the band Sleep, you know. Who else? So many of them. But I mean, Ozzy Osbourne is the one who created heavy metal. And how he did that was that you're going to have to fact check me on this, but the way I always understood it is that he basically like was inspired by horror movies. And so he wrote songs. He wrote a song, and I think it was War Pigs. And that's where it started. And I mean, tell me, like, the first time you guys ever heard War Pigs, like the first time you ever heard it, was that not like the most haunting fucking song you've ever heard? It was for me. Anyway, let me catch up on what you guys are saying. I'm pretty sure Crowley called himself a Satanist. I don't think he did. Also, I do like the song Mr. Crowley by Ozzy. I love that Ozzy was inspired by like very strange individuals. And I love that it's a song that's critical of Crowley. That it looked more at Crowley as being the drug-addled, I don't know, maybe like schizophrenic or something. I don't know. And I liked that it was a song that was more so critical of Crowley. With I Don't Know. Oh, I Don't Know is like one of my favorite Ozzy songs. I can't tell you my favorite one, because every time I hear any Ozzy song, even if it's Black Sabbath, I just go back. I just always go back to being like really young and like experiencing the music for the first time. Like it'll never get boring to me. C2 Key? C2 Lay? Thank you for the follow. I have put this monitor so far away that it's hard for me to see. But I do have some like good news though. Like thanks to like all of your guys' support and the kindness that you show me, I actually have a eye doctor appointment next week, and I'm going to be getting some new glasses, and it has been several years since I got an updated prescription. And if you didn't know, like, both of my eyes are different prescriptions at that, which really sucks. Wasn't Ozzy's finger cut off, which is why he ended up adjusting, not Ozzy's, but Tony Iommi's. Yeah, like the tip, like one of, like, I think his middle finger, the tip of, like, Tony Iommi's middle finger was cut off in, like, a machine shop accident, and he could not play press the chords in a certain way, or, like, the strings on the guitar, and that's kind of, or in a big way, that's what led to his iconic way of playing a guitar. And I've always wanted a guitar just like Tony Iommi has, which is a Gibson SG. It's okay, Supo, don't you worry about it. Can you play it? I haven't heard War Pigs. You can look it up. I'm also on YouTube. I'll get copy written. His last day on the job at the factory. Yeah, for sure that was his last day. Let's see. Also, hi, Frosty. I didn't say hi to Frosty. Yeah, hi, Frosty. From E to, like, C. Dude. I gotta tell you what. The first time I ever heard drop D tuning with distortion, which at a time, like, I didn't realize what distortion was, and then I was introduced to it, and I thought that was the most sexiest fucking sound I had ever heard in my life. I still get, like, real crazy when I hear, like, some really good drop D, like, or, a nice fucking heavy song that's in drop D, good distortion going on, a lot of bass. Like, I will, like, I have an eargasm over it. But then one day I heard what drop C sounded like, and I forget the band that I heard that primarily does it. It's a more modern band. I just can't remember their name. And drop C, whew, it's good. But drop D, there's just something, like, about drop D. I love drop D. Because he couldn't press the strings very hard. Yeah, that was what it was. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I lost my train of thought. Medieval times. I do fucking dig medieval shit, to be honest with you. You guys, let's play. I have, like, an assortment of videos, most of which I have never seen. And I just kind of wanted to share these with you. Because it means the entire world to me. Like, it's still, like, surreal that he died, and as quickly as he did at that. Like, I was trying to brace for it. Like, he had been trying to spend as much time performing and with the fans as he could for at least the past 4 years, and especially a lot in the past 6 months. And if you didn't know this, like, he did, like, 2 podcasts as well. Like, he did one with his family. He did one with this other musician whose name I freaking can't remember right now. And I lost my train of thought again. I'm just really excited. I've been gone. I've missed you guys, alright? My mind's kind of everywhere. Also, the book. Normally I read books tonight. Let's try to get back on track with that next week. But real quick, while there's so many of you here, I do want to say that I need to take, like, extra couple days off from streaming for the next, like, 3-ish weeks. But then we'll get back onto, like, solid scheduling. I just have a lot I have to I have to help with and do and work with and all sorts of busy stuff. So I won't be home a lot. But yes. Let's just get into it, guys. Let's watch this one. This one right here says, Times Ozzy Osbourne was the nicest guy on earth. And I got to tell you something real quick. Like, I love sharing this with people because a lot of people don't know it. But if you were an artist, if you are an artist and you did a cover of an Ozzy song like Black Sabbath or even something he did solo, he would listen to it. He was very kind like that. He was always very loving towards the fans. He is a very humble dude. All right, so I'm gonna play it.
I may never see you again. That you are my favorite musician in the world.
Give me a hug.
Oh, so sweet.
Hi. Here we go. Stop trying to kill your sister. Hi. I'm Ozzy Osbourne. It's good to be back here again. Last year we had a rather
Let me mess with the
bad accident
volume.
when we did this. I hope one of them
Let me know if the volume is good or if it's bad.
Oh my God.
Blonde Ozzy was always a totally different person to me.
Why can't you be like the Osmonds?
Everybody just seems.
I miss those shaggy haircuts. I wish dudes would wear those again.
I thought, I gotta do something. I want to cheer up my staff. I want to make my staff happy. I want to lift their spirits. We have a special guest today who's going to try and lift everybody's spirits. Let's have a nice hand for Ozzy Osbourne.
How you doing?
Anyone has a problem or wants to talk or needs help in any way, Ozzy's here. Isn't that right, Ozzy?
That's right. That's right. I'm here for it.
This is the early 2000s. That was when Ozzy was like around like 50 years old. What was that? Down to Earth? Down to Earth album era?
Oh God, no, you're not letting him in. Oh bloody hell.
Oh, his love for the Beatles is like almost autistic.
It's been a lifetime ambition of mine. You guys made me start music, you know.
After the burglary.
Yeah.
After the burglary. I love that story, man, with the gloves with no fingers.
Yeah. That's typical me, that is. Hey, I'll see you later, Paul.
Yeah, all right, man. Come on, let's have a quick pecky. Come on.
Yeah, come on.
Oh.
Doing press right now, in stores and all that.
Hey, listen, do you ever see that early stuff of the Beatles?
Which
Like
one?
the Maisels.
I've got absolutely everything.
Okay. Meet Albert Maisels.
You do? So that's like cool as fuck. Oh, I don't even know who Paul O'Grady is. You know, a lot of people dislike Sharon, and I think that she deserves a lot of the criticism she gets, but I don't think she's like that terrible.
What do you do when you are home? Do you try to be like...
Yeah, he did have a full head of hair. You're right about that.
Do you really try like to participate? Do you go to PTA
I think
meetings?
mid-80s Ozzy is so hot, and he's like 40, I think, here, or something. I think he's 40.
Yeah.
You miss them so much, and when I come back from being on tour or being away for such a long time, I tend to be like Santa Claus. I bring them gifts because of the fact that I haven't been there on a daily basis to be their father, you know? I mean, I adore my kids. And so it's like, I get like a shopping list.
I did always love what a actual good father he was.
Or I want a doll, or, you know.
Like, that was real cool. Aww. I'm gonna tell you what, I can't play Randy Rhoads' the way Randy Rhoads did like this little kid cam. I don't know. Maybe I could with like a lot of practice, but I mean, he is like not missing anything.
You put your head like.
How does this work?
Let me put one. You have to take your glasses off. So that.
I don't know which one that one belongs to. I think that might be Jack's daughter.
Very funny.
Aww. Ooh.
That was awesome. Absolutely awesome.
A couple of these Randy songs. I'm up to the task now.
When did you start playing?
If I had a guitar, I'd probably eventually like try to do some Randy Rude stuff.
Yes, I have.
But my fingers are all weak. I'd probably,
I remember exactly what I was doing. I was
it'd
walking
probably
around
be
with
a
the Francis
strain to
around,
hold
and
down the
this song, She
strings
Loves
for
Me
me at this
came on,
point.
And I thought, what is this? I was going crazy.
I was real
I've
big
never been in a
into
band like
guitars
So do you all have any advice?
many years ago, back when I could afford one.
Practice makes perfect.
I just want to tell you because I may never see
Oh,
you
yeah.
again that you are my favorite.
Loudwire,
musician
we already
in
saw
the
this
world.
part.
Give me a hug.
Oh, but we can see it again. Oh my god. It's so sweet.
For the true fans. We get people who want to see you sign a pile of albums and they'll sell on eBay, but they're not fans. But the real fans, you can't. I mean, to look at you would think they're yobs, or whatever, but they're great people. It's just like they've been
Yeah,
there forever for me.
I could get
And
smaller,
now it's got
or
fathers, sons,
little,
and
yeah,
sons, kids, you know.
the
What would
smaller
you say to those
strings.
fans that have stuck with you through the highs and
What- what
lows?
the-
If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be sitting in this house now. I wouldn't be talking to you.
Sometimes it's interesting to hear British people speak.
50 years, what's come and gone. You know, it's just remarkable.
Oh, he was always so humble, guys. What's this one? What's this one? I have these kind of like in a random order. Hang on. So this is one in my Discord that Vixen told me to watch, and this is Steel Panther, if you guys know who that is. And they are imitating Ozzy, and I actually really want to see this. If it wouldn't be such a problem with copyright, I would honestly just like subject you guys all to my love and obsession of music. I speak pretty big about like effect pedals. I mean, I used to be, and then I discovered what Korg synthesizers, I discovered that. And then I was like, alright, well, I could just do this shit on a keyboard and just keep the guitar, like, real basic, right? You know, drop D and distortion. Dingus! Dingus Ride! Oh, Vlad. I was missing streaming. Of a Marshall stack can crank up to 10 is all you need. You know, you just reminded me of something. Did you know that Spinal Tap is coming out with a sequel to the first Spinal Tap? I love the Spinal Tap movie. This is so fucking cute, guys. I love Steel Panther. I think they're fun. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. Oh fuck. Nail it. Oh my god, that's like, you can buy that on the Ozzy website. Ah! That little plush he has. Oh. What's up, Elemental? Hi, Dingus. I am having a hoot. I get to come back to streaming, and we get to honor Ozzy. And this in a big way is me just like putting it into the aether. My thank you for Ozzy. Really, I don't know what the hell I would be if it wasn't for Ozzy. I don't know. I would like alt rock and pop music more, probably. That was fucking cute. Dude, shout out Vixen for like that was cute. That was so cute. He even sounds like him. What else do I have? Oh my god! So, one big thing that I really wanted to watch with you guys is Ozzy chilling with Dr. Ruth. Now, Dr. Ruth is like way before my time, but I know that she was a sex therapist of some sort. Okay? And Ozzy's like chilling with her, and they're talking. I have not seen this. This is like way before me. This is 1986. And I want to watch that. Let's watch this one. Let's watch this one. There's 2 parts. This is like 20 minutes.
Classified as sexual problems. A whole
Ooh!
of problems. I don't know what to do.
I forgot that she has that like really high pitched voice. Me and the boys are playing Repo. Yo! I love Repo. I love Repo. Whenever I can't I want to like if I want to fucking stream, but I don't have any idea of what I want to stream, I'll go to Repo. I'll be like, guys, we're playing Repo. But a lot of times people are always too busy, and it's Thursday, Thursdays are like real strict. Like I got to be done in that 2-hour span because I gotta watch movies with you guys, and we didn't get to do that for the past 2 weeks because I was feeling so tired. I would message Chris. I'm like, dude, I'm so fucking... I had been going to bed. I had been sleeping like 10, 12 hours every day almost. I mean, I'm all back in order now. And I was going to bed at like 7:30. And I was like, dude, I cannot fucking get myself to stay up so we can fucking watch a movie. Please just watch it without me. It's all fine. I don't want to hold anybody up. And I don't know. I guess he wasn't feeling good either. Because movie night I think it got canceled at least one time. I don't think you guys did it last week either. But this week we are. I promise you that. Sex therapist, isn't that like 70% of female therapists? I mean, yeah. I have no idea. Tilted, hi. I'm so happy to see all of you guys. I really am. Alright, let's play this. I really want to hear this. Like, I want to hear him talk to the sex doctor. Back in the 80s. Alright, let's go.
Can you help me?
It's very...
Let me tell you guys something. Blonde Ozzy, I don't dislike it. I don't dislike blonde Ozzy. He's just a totally different human being to me with the blonde hair. But the like dudes with their fucking haircuts back in the 80s like that, I loved it. I loved this. Dirty caught a flu? He was sick at the same time as I was? Dude, I didn't even know that. Poor man. Poor homeboy. It's so great to be here. Supo, your happiness really brings me so much joy. Supo, you're awesome. Alright, let's play. I just had when he was doing the blonde hair, He was also like doing like really intense guy liner. Do you see him with that black eyeliner? I wish Ozzy never stopped wearing, even in his 70s. I wish that he still wore the eyeliner. I think eyeliner looks so fucking hot on dudes. I know it's makeup. It is what it is, but it just illuminates the eyes to me, and it's just so hot. I can't help it. I'm just positive. What a positive motherfucker you are, Supo. I love it.
What you should do.
Never change. Don't stop being you, Supo.
Videos.
I love a good
Tonight,
riff.
On Friday Night Videos, believe it or not, your hosts are sex therapist Dr.
Look how
Ruth
fucking
Westphal
cool he
and
looks.
Rox Wildman.
I could never be as cool.
I tell the guy to put a condom over his finger.
With broadcast premieres from Mr. Mister, Simple Mind, Philip Bailey, Julian Lennon, and Falco.
Most of these people I know from listening to them while being in grocery stores.
Orchestral maneuvers in the dark.
Strep throat.
Now, Ozzy Osbourne and Dr. Ruth.
Dr. Ruth, tell me,
Supo.
what is it like being a sex therapist? Do you ever get embarrassed? Do your family ever sort of, slow down, it's getting too crazy for it,
I tell you something. First of all,
I've never watched Dr. Ruth before.
about sex. I'm not saying I'm not doing it, but I won't talk about it because I talk about
Ozzy. He's got that like kind of like stoner laugh going on right here. It depends if it makes the guy look darker in his overall tone. Eyeliner to look like a woman is not attractive on a man. Yeah. Do you know how like I get exactly what you're saying, Frosty? You know how Ozzy's like doing like the like dark like hold on like the almost like raccoon eyes, but it's like smudged and kind of messy, and it just gives him this like ominous appearance. Ah! I love it. I love it. You saw it live? Oh shit, Dragos. Alright, let's go.
So at home, I want to talk about
That's what she sounds like to me.
Sex therapist, a psychosexual therapist, is very exciting.
Psychosexual.
Because, first of all, I have to visualize what people do in their bedrooms. So that's not bad as a profession. But what is wonderful is if I can help a woman achieve orgasm. I don't do anything.
That's pretty gay.
I can help a woman achieve orgasm.
Don't you feel good? So I feel good when I can help a couple for him to help her to have an orgasm.
The manly hooded eyes.
To ejaculate her when he ejaculates too fast.
With Ozzy, because he has light colored eyes, it makes him just brighter.
Very nice.
You know?
With this new art, which is based on scientific facts, if one can help a couple have a better life. It is like with any other stomach ailment or headaches. If a physician can help somebody, I'm not a medical doctor, but it's the same principle. I can help a couple feel better about themselves and about each other. I think it's the greatest profession in the world.
Here's Mr. Mister with Is It Love?
I'm gonna try to convince Chris to like let us watch movies that had Ozzy in them.
Do you think
He's probably gonna say no.
Some pretty weird things come through on them phones. Do you think that really?
Ozzy. On my show, there's nothing weird. On my Dr. Ruth show.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Star Trek Acid Trip video.
Really have questions, but sometimes
I don't know anything about it.
That are funny. I want to tell you the funniest call I've had in this entire year. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's so stoked, man.
He said that he wants
I'd probably get
to
stoned
make
as fuck
his
and
wedding
be
night
stoked to
very
talk to
special.
Dr. Ruth myself.
He's living with his girlfriend, but now they've decided to get married. And for a moment I had to think, and then I said, you know what? When you go to the bathroom and you come out, don't wear pajamas. Wear only a tie and a top hat. And then he asked me, where should he put that top hat?
Okay. I wish shit was as simple now as it was then.
Heart isn't in it.
I've never heard these songs before. Acid Party. Little Nicky. Little Nicky is one of my favorite movies of all time.
We're going to be talking to Dr. Ruth about David Letterman. It's going to be fun.
So he's just kind of like
I tell you a secret,
just
Ozzy.
part of the team right now.
I don't know. You know why? Because during the intermission, when they have the commercials, I can't talk to him because Paul Schaefer's music is so loud that I can't talk to him. So I don't know, does he have a sex problem? I don't know his sex life. I don't even know if he's being embarrassed really means that it's a little bit of show business and a little bit that's what my good friend David Letterman is really like. Yeah. What I should do is one day I have to have him right here.
Yeah. Dr. Ruth is kind of silly.
That would be good.
Have you seen the decline of Western civilization, the Metal Years? So, I know I watched it at one point, but I just barely remember it.
All the things she said.
I'd love to watch it again. Oh yeah, but when I was a little kid, and Little Nicky, whenever Ozzy shows up at the end, that is probably like the most grandiose way I've ever seen Ozzy make an entrance, and it's just like the primordial Ozzy. And
I'll tell you something. I never let my husband...
It still to this day makes me so fucking happy to see that scene. And sometimes I would go back and rewatch Little Nicky just for that scene. But Little Nicky, like, is just this, like, silly tale that has to do with the devil. And I just always thought that was really fun.
This year, and I have a son who is graduating from Princeton University.
If the decline of Western civilization, the Metal Years, if that's under a 6 on IMDb, we could watch it for bad movie night.
Mind your own business.
Hi, I'm Howie Mandel.
And I'm Ted Danson.
And we're going to be your host next week on Friday Night Video. We want you to be there.
Are they with a blow-up doll?
Go, dude, go. Coughing. I have a cold, but by next week I'll be better.
Oh. Make sure you return when we
Look how pretty that man is.
Fantasies. A lot of people call me. And many young people.
She's just more like letting Ozzy get to know her. Like I thought we was gonna just talk about sex. We're just talking about sex. You get what I mean?
In this country, I don't know about
to Gibbons Mastering. I really want to see Spinal Tap. So the sequel to Spinal Tap that's coming out, like it is supposed to be them like 40 years later. 40 years later, and I hope that it doesn't suck. But I want to watch it.
To a pocketbook. And then I tell the guy to put a condom over his finger and to scratch his finger with his hand to show that it really the sensation is still there. Because very often men say, "I'm not going to take a condom." A condom is like taking a shower with a raincoat on. So what is wonderful to do on those phones and on television is that one can actually give good information about condoms and diaphragms and responsibility, and not only that, for your groupies. You know what? I would like you to make a song that nobody should ever pressure another person into a sexual activity if they are not ready.
She wants him to make a song about this?
So you have to make a song.
I will do.
Okay. By saying it's not smart to engage in sex.
Oh, it Cost is rating us. Welcome in, ratings. Hi, Cost. Welcome in. We're just watching Ozzy. And,
I'll take you up on that.
you know, me personally, I'm just remembering back to the good times like I've done all fucking week.
Here's Julian Leonard. Stick around.
Yes, I do live. I'm back.
I don't know. Ozzy, I have one question that I know everybody out there wants to ask you. What
Thank you for the raid, Coast.
That made you want to be
what were you streaming?
So badly that you work so hard and look, right now you are right up on top.
I think it was a fantasy as a child. I mean, in England, the Beatles had come out, and it was like a big, incredible thing that was happening with the Beatles. And I wanted to become a kind of a Beatle, I suppose.
Did you ever think you would be?
No.
I think that's so fucking cute of Ozzy.
I remember making my first record, and I think, wow, Mum made a record. I was really pleased with myself. Take it home to my mother and play it. But I never ever dreamed it would be like this.
Does your mother, I'll talk now like a mother, does your mother like your music?
I don't think she fully understands me.
I don't either.
I keep saying, when are you going to quit this silly game and get a real job, you know?
Oh, man.
Here's Madonna with Live to Tell.
Don't go away. Friday night.
Oh, this is part 2?
Don't go away.
Hold on, I got it like right there. I'm trying to keep my tabs in order. Alright. It's 7.2. I might try to get Chris to watch it anyway. He's the one that's in control of Bad Movie Night, and he's got his fucking wheel, and he's serious business about his wheel. I was in the Minecraft world tonight finishing the glass walls of my tree farm and the building of the iron storage. Nice! Very nice.
Let's see.
I've always wanted to know the story behind why he has like that Japanese dragon.
One mother-in-law, gosh, she looks
right there.
And what is, and they told me that there's something
Yeah, I got one there and one there.
Oh, that's cute. That smiles.
Oh yeah, smiley faces. I almost got a tattoo one time that was going to be a smiley face like what he has.
Quite recently, this was about 3 or 4 years ago.
Does it hurt?
Very much.
But not now.
Not now.
But that was very silly, and I did not go through with it. And I'm not afraid to admit that now.
I've never really thought about it. I mean, the thing what I did, I had one, then it didn't match up the other arm, so I had another one. You never stop because you're always trying to balance your body.
Further down, I don't ask personal questions, but further down, is there also a tattoo?
Yeah, you want to see?
No.
Spinal Tap has a song called Bitch School, and that's my favorite song from the movie. Didn't Ozzy have a satellite radio show? Yeah, so he had the Sirius XM, is that what's called, Sirius XM show for several years, and I never listened to it, but when he was doing the podcast with Jack, or the rest of his family, and then he was doing that other podcast with that fucking musician who I still can't remember his damn name, I tuned in a lot for those, but he did Sirius XM for like several years.
When we come back, we are going to talk about sex
and rock and roll.
Don't go away.
Are we finally gonna do it after 20 minutes, Dr. Ruth? Explain how you make a woman orgasm, Dr. Ruth. I want to hear it come from the cougar's mouth. With Ozzy there to laugh at it. I'm gonna be lurking. Oh, okay, you take care of them doggos. If you don't come back, yes. Tomorrow night I got the next 2 nights playing NASCAR Heat 5 with Coast.
Form of entertainment. People have always wanted entertainment since time began, and people have always wanted.
And they're closing down the servers for this game, and I was supposed to play with them last week, but that was the same day that Ozzy died. And I was still feeling really sick, and then I was also sad, and I'm like, I just want to sleep. So I had to unfortunately cancel with them, but we're gonna fucking play it tomorrow night and the next night.
Even think about group sex now, because I mean, people think that rock and roll is just you get on the buzz, you have wild orgies, and you just, it's just night after night. Listen, I wouldn't like.
I'm glad I didn't get any tattoos because I just don't want to alter my body like that.
So there really are.
It's a je ne sais quoi thing. It's a je ne sais quoi thing. Yeah. She would say that.
When I first started playing rock music, and then came to this big country, America, and it was like availability was there, and we all went, did the groupie scene and whatever. But pretty shortly, not so long ago, I was on before you said yourself.
Yeah, so you see, he's talking about moving to America. So Black Sabbath, starting out, was not that popular over in Europe, but they exploded in popularity in America And so he came here. Which I always thought that was pretty cool. I've always wanted to like understand like the mentality as to how Black Sabbath got as massive as they did in the US. Like why particularly here and not in the UK at first. Like that's pretty cool.
Any other rock stars besides myself?
Yes, but I tell you something, none of them have beautiful eyes like you.
Ozzy does actually have pretty eyes.
That even if they would tell me about their sexual problems, for example, would I ever say that to you? Never. Would I ever say?
It's what you call medical
course,
courtesy.
ethics. Of course, it's absolute private, privileged.
They both have the same amount of hairspray in their hair. I'm convinced of it.
When these people watch you play and they hop up and down and they get very excited.
Hold tight, guys. I'm messing with something.
Do you think, this is not a personal question,
There you go.
a question for all of you. Do you think it's maybe like having an orgasm?
I don't know. I know from my own personal, when I perform on stage, it gets very sexual. It's like a sexual trip as well. It's like when my guitar player, the girls throw bras on stage and all this, and so it's kind of fun.
Then you smile a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's fun, if it's in good fun. Right?
Yeah.
Was he on Headbanger's Ball? I was wondering about that too. I know that Typo Negative. Now, Headbanger's Ball is like way before my time. So, I've also never truly watched MTV. But I knew Typo Negative was on Headbanger's Ball, but you can only see like just the shortest fucking clips of it. But I don't know if Ozzy was.
I must be really crazy if they think I'll go looking for animals to kill on stage, which doesn't really happen. It's like
it happened, and then they made a big
thing. I mean, it's like rolling a snowball down the side of a mountain. Next you got an avalanche. And it was kind of interesting to see what the press were actually writing about me. You know, it's like Ozzy wouldn't perform last night until he saw the legs off a Doberman Pinscher, which is absolutely
He's
absurd.
so pretty.
I honestly think the people that make these things up are far crazier than they ever try and make it out me out to be.
I think that aesthetic is, I think it was. It's the only thing I can come back to, Frosty, is that Black Sabbath blew up here because of the aesthetic. It also, I think it also helps that the British invasion of music was occurring at that time. I think the hardest thing before Black Sabbath was Jethro Tull. I think, because I think Jethro Tull is like more older than Black Sabbath, and they would go hard. Which I like Jethro Tull, by the way, guys. I have massive respect for all these grandfathers of rock and roll.
I send the car around to pick you up. She's like, don't want anything to do with him but the phone now. It's like
I used to watch that and Beavis and Butthead when I was like 15. I've actually never truly watched Beavis and Butthead before. I have seen their movie, and what attracted me to their movie was that I really loved... Oh, this is going to be Ozzy related! I really loved their soundtrack because I used to go physically discover new CDs. Sorry, I got hiccups. New CDs anywhere I could. And I got to go to this pawn shop that had a shitload of CDs, and I came across the Beavis and Butthead soundtrack when I was probably about 12 years old, and
Can I please ask you one question?
It had a version of Miracle Man by Ozzy Osbourne on it that was very specific for the movie, and I've yet to find that anywhere else because it's not on Spotify. But that version of Miracle Man that they have on the album is like really fucking mystical sounding. It's pretty much how authentic MTV was back in the day. Yeah. You know, they brought Beavis and Butthead back and I haven't watched anything about it. Hey, Chris Tooley over on YouTube. Hi. I know. Rest in peace, Ozzy, huh? I'm thankful that Ozzy was as lucky as he was in life to because I mean that influenced me. Like I can't express that enough, guys. Like how like thankful I am for Ozzy.
I can't wait.
All these bands that like I've never heard of.
When going to talk about Ozzy's ultimate sin. Ozzy?
Oh, is this the Ultimate Sin era? You know, I don't think there is a part 3.
Now I have to ask a very serious question. Why did you permit that the album that you...
No, it cuts off here! Ah! No way! Because I want to hear about Ultimate Sin! Hang on. I'm trying to see if there is a third part. All of this, like, jibber jabber that she does, like, I guess that's just what they did, and then they would air massive amounts of commercials and then come back. So you're not actually, like, getting to experience anything.
Maybe we classify this?
Alright, this is it in full. Hang on. So this is it in full.
In England, the Beatles had come out and it was like...
This is great, man. This is...
They say that
Hold
all
on.
of us should engage in group sex or whatever.
I mean, I'm personally, I can't really even think about group sex because I mean...
He's not in the orgies.
Rock and roll is just you get on the buzz, you have wild orgies and you just, you know, it's just night after night. Listen, I wouldn't last, 3 minutes on the road, I own 3 months or 6 months or whatever. It's like, how many times a week can you go to a party and enjoy yourself? A party becomes not a party after a week of every night. Oh, not another night on the town, you know.
So they really are thinking that you lead a much wilder life than you really are.
It's like at one time when I first started, you know, when I first started playing rock music, and then encountered this big country America, and it was like...
Oh yeah, okay, we heard this part.
And we all went, they did the groupie scene and whatever. But pretty shortly, not too long goes on before you say to yourself, what am I, a man or an object or a number on someone's board? Oh, I've slept with him, now I'm going to sleep with him next time he comes into town.
Do you really want a relationship?
I mean, it's like, you might as well have sex with a blow-up doll, you know.
A blow-up doll.
To say in your next song.
He's one of the funniest guys around at the moment. It's Falco with Vienna Calling.
We'll let this finish. So I can, I want to hear them talk about Ultimate Sin.
Any other rock stars besides myself?
Yes, but I tell you something, none of them had beautiful eyes like you.
I know we went like kind of far back, but I'm shutting up so I can actually listen to some of this.
For example, would I ever say that to you? Never. Would I ever say...
It's called medical courtesy.
Ethics. Of course, it's absolute...
Actually, maybe I will skip forward a little bit.
It's overrated. A lot of it is sensationalized by the press. I mean, there was that one incident about a bat which happened 5 years ago, which was a total accident. I mean, I must be crazy. I must be really crazy. I think I'll go and look.
I never went to parties. I never even got to go to birthday parties.
It happened and then they made a big...
I'm a very sheltered person.
This young boy got on the phone. I said, "You're coming to the concert tonight?" He says, "No, my mother won't let me." I said, "Well, can I have a word with your mother?" He says, "Yeah." He stuck his mother on the line and it sure. Yeah. What the press were actually writing about me, you know. It's like Ozzy wouldn't perform last night until his mother...
Hang on.
You see, when you are... I can't wait.
No, it really does like end there. Like we don't get to hear him talk about Ultimate Sin. All right, that's fine. That's fine. It's okay. It's okay. He's probably done dozens of interviews about the Ultimate Sin. Oh, Tilted. Thank you. Tilted has gifted 5 subs. That is so sweet. Thank you. Thank you so much. You are always tremendously kind to me, Tilted. I don't even deserve it, but I love you for it. You are amazing to me. Thank you. You all are. You all are amazing to me. From the bottom of my heart, I mean it. Thank you, Tilted. Thank you. And welcome new subs. If you have paddles, it's time to paddle the new subs. Alright, so what else do I got? Oh, this is it. Who is this guy? This is the podcast that Ozzy did. that I really fucking loved. And this is 30 minutes long. We might not watch this one.
Give.
I'm skipping around at what I got. Oh, let's watch some like little clips. Let's watch some clips. I wanted to not include a lot from the Osbournes, the early 2000s Osbourne reality show, because I wanted it to be about Ozzy specifically. I gotta turn my AC on. It's getting really hot in here. I wanted it to be more focused on Ozzy, but I do have a clip or two from the Osbournes, so let's watch it. Now I will admit I've seen this one several times, but it's never not funny.
This is where the real fun begins.
Nitrous.
Yeah, nitrous.
Get the nitrous going.
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
I wish men wore statement rings like that again.
Got the special Ozzy level.
I wish they would. Men, you would look so dashing if you wore your fat statement rings again.
Because I'm even feeling it, man. So I'm gonna let Patty clean everything up real well. You're in good hands. She'll clean you up, okay? This fucking shit's a joke.
Do you not feel it?
No.
Okay, I just turned it up. You take a deep breath now. Let's see if that's better. Is that better?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I do have a WoW cursor
Is it better?
icon, and it yeah, it lights up and everything. It used to be a bat, and then I found this WoW cursor icon. I was like, oh, I do that. I should have made it the bat for Ozzy though.
You're right.
Look at that black pinky nail. That's so fucking fancy.
You gonna rinse out? How about taking a rinse? How about taking a rinse right here, Rose?
Hey, Mom?
Yeah?
I know what I want to do for my birthday. What? I want to go to medieval times.
I would love that, Dad.
I want to go to medieval times.
No, I'm canceling.
I've always wanted to go to medieval times.
We're going to joust. Mom, don't worry, please.
Jackie will talk about it, I promise. I promise. I'm not gonna let you down.
Because I want to have a good birthday. I need someone to come to medieval times with me on my birthday.
What time?
Yeah, guilt your mother.
Around 3.
No, I think it starts later.
No, because I've gone to them like at 1 o'clock with Jeremy before. On the weekend though. But they have it all through the day.
Not on weekday. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna call right now.
Yeah, you get medieval times on the fucking phone right now.
Is it nitrous okay?
I've always wanted to go. I don't even know where they are. I've never lived near one.
No? Why don't you take a rinse? I think it'll feel better.
Take a rinse. Ozzy.
Ozzy, I'm just gonna put you on okay?
He did what she suggested though.
We're all done.
Medieval Times, just in case you don't know, is a restaurant. It's a restaurant. Technically, right?
You've got to brush your teeth every day. Once in the morning and last thing at night. To keep away that tooth decay.
He's like, nitrous. Alright, what else do I got? What's this? Oh, this right here. I never knew shit about Jersey Shore, but I included this because he was being like super misogynistic, and that's probably some of my top favorite humor. Myrtle Beach and SoCal. That's lucky. I wish I could go.
Look at Snooki. She's not even happy right now.
Hey, who bought the fucking midget?
Go fuck yourself, honestly.
Oh, you don't put up with fucking speak.
I don't like you.
Hey, you just shut the fuck up and come along.
Ah!
I can't hold back anymore. Like, it's been building up on me, like my anger.
That's how I'm gonna talk to women. Why don't you shut the fuck up and come and blow
It's
me?
fucking annoying. Like, seriously. Just shut the fuck up, 'cause no one likes you in the house.
Oh, come on, sugar.
Don't fuck with me.
Sugar
Piss me off
tits.
all day.
Fucking smell. Hey, Snooki, please push your legs.
That was fucked up.
What game dev? What? What game dev did that?
I couldn't believe he said that.
I don't know what the fuck I did. She was gonna
Jesus Christ!
Don't leave.
Why is there so many pedophiles?
You're a dick, bro. You're a dick.
Wait, hold on. Oh my God! What's this one? This is autoplayed, and I want to watch it. This is Lemmy and Ozzy. When I found out that Lemmy from Motorhead helped write Hellraiser by Ozzy Osbourne, he helped write it, and there was all this fucking fight over Lemmy getting accredited for some of the lyrics, right? But I don't know if this was Sharon or if this was everybody, but they didn't want Ozzy to look, how can I put this? Like, they didn't want him to look like he couldn't write his own songs or something like that. Like, they didn't want to ruin his credibility. And Lemmy and Ozzy care so much more about their friendship that they were like, whatever about it. And then on the 30th anniversary, which is my favorite version of Hellraiser by Ozzy, like, Lemmy is like duetting it with him, and I love it because it's a fucking bromance. Hi, Lord Rexworth. Oh, it's good to be back, and it's good to see you. As soon as he landed, no, I didn't hear about that Bork. That was Randy Pitchford. 10 years ago, huh? What game did Randy Pitchford work on? Why is there so many pedos? Oh my fucking god. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even, like, why is there so many? That's like the most fucked up thing to unearth in all of life, in my opinion. Anyway, I want to watch this.
You guys meet.
How they met?
I remember being in a club when I was out in London. Don't ask me where this club was. I have not got a clue. I'm down on my head. I've done so much boo. And he comes out the dark.
Lemmy.
You gotta come with me. I'll fix you up. And I'm like, yeah.
They're actually like the perfect friends, in my opinion. Borderlands. Oh, he made the Borderlands games? Maybe? I can look it up real quick while we listen to this. Randy Pitchford.
And you got a twin. And you got a teetotaling twin.
Oh, we'll just let it autoplay. Here's another one from the Osbournes, which I remember. This, I've seen this clip before. They don't like American chocolate, and they want to fill their candy drawer, which I kind of wish I had a candy drawer. And they're gonna fill it with, I guess just British candy. And I want to catch some names because I want to try some British candy. Milky Ways and like just the basic shit. Smarties. Like that. I think I've seen Smarties and like the little, it's like in 240 or something. I have it in 1080, but it doesn't fucking feel like it. Since some English candy, I've had German chocolate before and it was pretty damn good. Zangermarsh, hi! Welcome home from work, my man. Let's see. Bland beyond all belief. Is it? Oh, no way they got bland. Well, I mean, Germans. I want more German chocolate. So he got away with. Oh, super! I just caught what you said. So I see what Randy Pitchford looks like, and he's from Gearbox Software. He looks a little goofy. All right, German. Everything is very good. I know they are the builders of civilizations, man. All right, let's keep going. I see. Like I can't even make out what this says. Maltesers? He bought a lot of this one that's called Dairy Milk. Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have like such a weird fascination with Ozzy, and I'm not afraid to admit that. Like, it's been this way for like 20 years. I even eat chicken salad because that's Ozzy's favorite salad. I mean, I don't know. Is it creepy? Is it autistic? Or is it normal? I don't know. But I'm just like, if this worked for him, it's just specifically him. I don't do this with like anybody else. Maybe a little bit with Peter Steele, but not as much. I'm just like, okay, this is the black nail polish Ozzy wore. I will also wear, and I am right now, even though you can't see it, medallion like crosses and stuff. I don't know. Is it normal to do that? Probably not. He's my style icon. Always has been. Ozzy was a spectacle, like an insane rail vehicle going off the tracks or something. Hard to look away. Baby. If you could find something that you want to try, put them in your throne. Maybe. I could do that. Ozzy is a goat, so no one can blame ya. The crazy rail vehicle, you could say. Yeah, I know, right? Like, it took me just like a hot second to realize what Zinger was saying. And Zinger, I just want to say that was very clever and witty of you. Patty! Oh, Patty, I hope you're doing well, and thank you for dropping a like, Patty. It means the whole world to me for you to show up and show some love, man. That's beyond awesome. As you see, like, I'm at a loss for words. I want to tell you, like, I just having people that's supportive, caring, and friends with me. I know I say it a lot. I get like really heartfelt about it, but it just means a lot to me. But oh my god, I did get a little lost for words. Good night, Dingus. Thank you for that raid earlier. I hope you have a great night. I hope you sleep good, okay? I'm gonna give you a little forehead kiss, okay? Ding ding. Mwah! Good night. The first song was Deep Purple, Smoke on the Water. Third song was Paranoid. You know, to tie this all together, like, so you guys can like really see like the big loop, this big circle of my life. Typo Negative's version of Paranoid is the most saddest song I have ever heard. Like top 5 saddest songs I've ever heard in my life. The second one, okay. I have to sit down and think about it, but currently right now coming to my mind, Paranoid by the cover by Typo Negative is one of the saddest songs I've ever heard in my life. And another song that is the saddest song that I've ever heard in my life that is not relative to Ozzy Osbourne at all is Non-Entity. No, it is Even Deeper by Nine Inch Nails. Even Deeper by Nine Inch Nails, I cannot play it because it will just bring me down. I cannot listen to that song. Oh, Even Deeper. by Nine Inch Nails is just hard. But anyway, Paranoid by Typo Negative is probably the first dose of a red pill to how men think and feel that my younger self ever experienced. And I mean that in like a big way. I think that's like what set a lot in motion for me. Is just the lyrics to Paranoid. Hi Neo! Milk truck have arrived, Neo. The second song I learned to play on guitar was Crazy Train, up to the solos. The second song I ever learned to play on the guitar was NIB. NIB by Black Sabbath. And the first one was Supernaut. Oh my god. Now I'm trying to remember. Thanks to Supernaut, I was introduced to what tablature is because I never learned how to read like sheet music, but I know how to read tabs. Like learning how to read tabs for guitar is like it's not hard at all. And honestly, thank God for tablature, because I cannot read sheet music to save my life. Neo, that was like really clever. Alright, let me finish this. Oh wait, no, I'm trying to get... So what do we recognize in here? I just see the dairy milk. We got the Cadbury dairy milk. For me, I think the first song was God Is Gonna Cut You Down by Johnny Cash. Oh, Neo, that's like really fucking cool. That's really cool. In the fucking world, I can have like the most, I have like the most like nonsense and random facts about music related stuff. I am one of those people that will listen to literally anything and everything, and you could put country on, and I won't hate it, at least, but I also really won't like it. But there is some country that I do like, and you can even put on like noise rock, you know. I don't like hate it, but I won't like it, right? Like I'm just kind of like, noise rock, you know. I missed my chance to share that vinyl of Black Sabbath from 1973. The live in, how do we say that? Montreux, that I posted in Discord a while back. Oh. I was gonna put on my throne just a couple Sabbath and Ozzy vinyls, but they are sold out on Amazon everywhere. And I'm hoping, and I'm fucking praying, that they do not go on eBay and they become like $200-300 a piece. And this is vinyl that was pressed within the past 10 years that does not deserve to be hundreds of fucking dollars to begin with. But in the case of when Peter Steele died, Carnivore, which was his second band, I think he was in three bands. There's Fallout, there's Carnivore, and then there was Typo Negative. And Carnivore and Typo Negative albums, vinyl records, like they are like, you look up Carnivore on eBay, you're going to see shit that's like $500 fucking dollars. And I understand that like scarcity and all that like plays into it, but it's so painfully expensive. Like, alright, at least I can always listen to the digital track, you know. Yeah, I want to say that like I never became a music snob for like one reason, okay? like one like golden reason, and that was that, you know, all through middle school and high school, the biggest thing that I divulged into, and I think like all of my autism went into, was strictly music. And I was very like absorbed into like how it's made, how it's done, all these personalities and thoughts, and all that goes into like what they're doing, how they made this work the way that they wanted to, what type of person and mentality did it take to build this type of thing, all sorts of stuff. Like from the ground up, I cared very much about music. And whenever I would try to discuss the type of music that I like with people, I mean, even when we were kids, and then when we were all also under the age of like 25 and shit, just all through life, people would turn music taste into a debate of who had the better taste. And I think that that is way too subjective to argue who has better taste. But there's people that I've also learned that you'll come across that will turn that they'll turn like the experience of having a conversation, like they will just naturally turn it into something like a debate or what have you. And I try to not be that way, you know. And it's, I've met like I got a friend right now who loves basic fucking country music, and I think that it's so formulaic and it all sounds basically the same. It sounds like they go to the same recording studio and it's produced the same exact way. Like I think that it's not like exciting, but that's not country music's fault in and of itself. That's just because like I am someone who listens to like hard and heavy stuff. If I'm not listening to like skank nonsense or like other weird shit that's caught my attention. So country's just naturally not for me, right? And that's not my friend's fault. And I can't just be like, well, I clearly have the better taste, okay? Like, excuse me. I'm just saying. It's drinking and heartbreak. Hey, Bimble. Oh yeah, Zangra, I never knew about the OG version of War Pigs until you told me about it. And to this day, whenever I think you pronounce it like War Purgis. Purgis. I don't know. But anytime I hear it, because it's like my favorite fucking version of War Pigs, I remember back to when Zangra blew my fucking mind over it. Was mad, in my opinion. The ladies there were something else. I tell you. I don't know. I mean, I just, yeah, like a few weeks ago, like one of my friends got into an argument with me over butt rock, which is what people deem it as. It's not me calling it butt rock, but I don't know. It's just people want to argue, you know. I said war. I'm sorry. It's Walpurgis, Witch's Night. Ah. Why was he forced to change the lyrics again? Why was that? Because like Walpurgis was, dare I say, beautifully written, you know. But yeah. I try not to be a music snob. I try to understand that everyone, if someone has even got a strong interest in music, then I just see their inner child that is delighted just as my inner child is delighted to listen to music. So that's just how I do it, or how I see it. There are people I meet that are just like, oh yeah, I listen to music like every once in a great while. No, that alone will blow my mind, because it's like I will spend probably about 70 hours or more every week listening to music. And I am mildly autistic about it. Like, I will listen to the same song for like 3 or 4 days straight, and then I'll finally get tired of it. Well, I won't get tired of it. I'll just be like, oh, okay, I'm done with that. And then I'll move on to the next song. Like, I listen to Time After Time by Ozzy Osbourne for like 3 days straight. And then, like, I'd alternate between other songs, and I'd be like, okay, I want to go back to Time After Time. That's just how I do it. We gotta get Zay to play Brutal Legend. The game is made with love for heavy metal. I do know of it. I think, doesn't Ozzy voice a character in that one? I think he does, doesn't he? Thinking it was too edgy. Okay. It was great. Walled Purchase is where it's fucking at. Also, like, it's like, oh, breath of fresh air to, like, hear a different version of War Pigs. Now, whenever, like, I fall in love with a band and I can hear, like, their unreleased shit or their demos, oh, just to hear, like, the demos, I love that. Covered Cyndi Lauper. I don't know. Lemmy's in it too. Oh, it's so the Steam version crashes. That's really sad. His Xbox copy. I don't even have a console. Guys, it's so cool. I mean, I knew about it, but, you know, I didn't. Oh, you know. Well, I forgot what I was going to say. Let's watch some more. Now, some of these, like, we probably won't watch all of, because I do have, like, 2, like, majorly long interviews. But this one here, we could play. And it pretty much surmises everything he says in the other 2 interviews. Hold on. I'm gonna see this one. This is Ozzy and Zach stoned on a plane. Ozzy being stoned is so funny.
Called the magic plane. I think somebody got. I mean, it's all to do with his drugs and.
Hold on, Blip and Blap. What is your problem? You can undo the sub if you want. Fuck you. Okay. Do you need to talk about it? What's wrong? Not getting attention? Is that what's wrong? You don't like it? Oh, you're getting attention now? Hi, Blip. Alright, I'm getting this fag out of here. Goodbye. Saying fuck you. Hey, you know what? There we go. Let's just get fucked. What a fucking retard. He comes in here and he always says the most, like, distracting, stupid shit. And then he gets mad that he doesn't get attention. What a cringe weirdo. Anyway, here they are high on a plane, which I think is so funny. Also, I love Zach Wilde.
I think someone's still taking.
I love his style of guitar playing.
No, not on this boat. No, this is clean. I'm clean for once. Isn't that nice?
Have you guys met anybody that you hadn't met yet in rock and roll that are on, let's call it, the plane from now on?
No.
No?
No.
I can tell he's high, actually.
No, most of them, yeah. I've seen them all.
I love Zach's hair here.
Okay, any ideas about the show itself for Sunday?
Well, it's going to be a lot of fun, you know. I mean, but one of the things I've never been to Russia, so what I couldn't think of a better way to go to Russia than to play music. You know?
Yeah.
I just want to say he had to have been high to make that that statement. Like, it just feels like something I'd say if I was stoned as well. Like, what better reason to go to Russia than to play music? And it's like, yeah, says the musician. That's right. Like, yeah, you're right.
And it might be a good thing, you know, for one day I can say, like they're now saying we played at Woodstock. One day maybe I can say I played at the.
Yeah, I like Black Label Society.
Of course, the question before we get into the next
I
video
also
is,
like his cover band called Zach. What's it called? Zach Sabbath. His cover band for Black Sabbath. It's really fun.
It's just driving me insane. That's what it is. We got lots more to come here on the Headbang as well. Here's Wasp with Forever Free.
Ah! Hang on. Ooh. Yeah, let's watch this. Let's watch funny Black Sabbath moments. I do love their aesthetic. I can't believe this was considered edgy, because they're so tame about it.
There was a knock on the front door. My brother answered it and he came and he says,
It's Gazer!
Something at the door that wants to see you. No, what do you mean something? And he says, well, go and have a look.
The lamp matches the curtains. That is so fancy.
A skinhead with this like big long gown on. And his dad worked at Lucas's, the car factory, and used to wear these big brown gowns. He had this big gown on, a chimney brush over his shoulder, no shoes on, and a pump, what we used to call pump sneakers or trainers or whatever.
So he's talking about Ozzy, when Ozzy showed up. Yeah, oh my god! That's how they started the band.
Oh God.
Good night, Coin Op, thank you for being here.
I'll tell you a story.
Look how fucking awesome they look.
And we all went to the bar and got absolutely mindless in the bar. I don't think Tony was there. So I'm sitting over one side of this bar, and Bill is sitting at the bar. And
I will check that out, Dragos. Lilac. I will. I've never heard of Lilac.
That Tony knew us, and me and Bill were.
I love Tony. I see his frizzy hair, and I'm like, that's my Tony. I'm telling you.
He gets drunk, and nobody knows that we're all together, you know. So Tony walks in, and he's the only straight one amongst us, and he walks to the bar, and he...
Yeah, yes, Borg, yes, the lamp. The lamp was upholstered the same as the curtains were, and I just noticed that. Like, that's so very particular.
Bill's sitting there, just like nothing's going wrong, and he sets fire to his beard.
What?
It's like a brush fire, and he goes... And the flames start going up his face, and he gets aggressive. And the bartender's mouth is now like... And he throws a drink, all of a sudden...
You did hear Tony. Tony?
Everything starts flying out. The next minute I do, Big Easy's being dragged out, he's drunk, and he's got a cup, and with a gun to his head, and then he's shouting to the cup, "Go on, fucking shoot me. I'll die for Aston Villa."
Wow.
Aston Villa is a soccer team that he supports in England. And it was just one of those crazy fucking nights, man. And Bill's sitting about quite nonchalant with a fucking cocktail. And Tony...
Bill is losing it over this.
Puts his face out. And he inhales the smoke, and the bartender's now in rigid shock, and he goes, "Not about smoke."
And the name of the song, NIB, didn't have anything to do with it.
Oh my god, yeah! The naming for NIB.
Bill wore the drummer's beard. He used to look like a pen nib.
Okay, I didn't go into... I'm going to explain it to you guys in case you don't know. So, their iconic song, Nativity in Black, or just NIB, is actually because Ozzy was, like, really high, and he saw his fucking homeboy's beard, and it looked like it was a pin tip, the way that it just was shaped. And So the song that they are currently working on, Ozzy made the joke that the name of the song is Nib, like the pen nib. And then somebody added some periods to it, and then they just came up with Nativity in Black, and they went from there. And I really love that story because it explains how fun the creative process to making music can be. You know, just like when you, just like you're having fun and it's lighthearted and all that, and you come up with that shit, you know what I mean? Because I mean, Nativity in Black is like heavy. Nibba, please. Indeed, Tilted. Okay.
Days when we were all maniacs, and that's not saying that we're not maniacs now. We're more refined maniacs now, I think. But in the days when we were really, really maniacs, I got nicknamed, and I get nicknamed Nibby, and that came about because Oz and Geezer and myself had indulged in some extremely strong opium one evening.
We used to get fucked up all the time, you know?
Goku, hi! Tingy Goku! Hi! Hey, Geek! Here's a story!
I said, well, what are you going to call this new song? And I go, N.I.B.
And then somebody put 3 dots behind it, and then everybody called it Nativity in Black.
Ah! I just told you guys this story. Are they just fucking around? Wait, is that Frank Zappa?
We didn't play the show that night, so something happened and we couldn't play. So we'd obviously written his story and a few things.
I love Tony so much.
Gone back to do it, and the next thing, the review came out of the show that we didn't play. Yeah, I mean, as I say, I came back and...
Oh, at least you saw the show, Geek. That's pretty cool. I watch the shows sometimes, but I saw it mostly online.
There was some good parts that I nicked.
I remember doing a show one time, and I think it was down in Nashville, and this guy, he's got a big black robe, he's got all this fucking tight, like Alice Cooper makeup on. And he walks on stage and
Alice Cooper.
And whacks him over there with
when the time comes for Alice Cooper, that's gonna kill me as well. Oh, guys, I don't want my idols to die. Okay. Oh my god.
That was a good night.
No, really. He hadn't been paid for a week.
Tony also had mentioned, I hope it's not the Ozzy that I think it is. You know, because they'd been to school together, and you know, apparently they'd been, you know, not got on too well at school.
He was in the younger than me at school, and he was a pain at school basically.
Gino Washington of the Radio Band was a wild time. It's kind of funny because I mean, when I joined the blues band, I was still ducking away like a soul band, and I remember him in the Reverend, his guitar player comes up to me and says, "Hey, I said, you don't do that in this kind of band. Save it, you know."
Hell yeah, Geek! I appreciate you dropping a like, man. That's awesome. Thank you.
I could never do that to get into it.
I've never been to a concert before. I've always wanted to go to a concert. I wanted my first concert to be Peter Steele or Typo Negative, and that was back in 2010. But he died, and it just kind of feels like bad luck for me.
Drugs, oh gosh. I suppose, no, it didn't really play that much of inspiration, because when we first started we couldn't afford drugs anyway. I mean, we probably had a joint between us once a week, which certainly
just once a week?
To write songs. That took offence to that.
And I had my heart attack.
Ozzy came in and said what he had to say, and that meant an awful lot to me. I'm lying in the hospital bed. He'd like to see the blood being drawn, to be honest with you. But that's ours, you know, it's like, you know. And then Tony came in, and Tony had said what he had to say.
Tony!
You just feel that, you know, it's like, it's love. So I'm sitting there wondering if I'm going to be, you know, alive or dead or whatever.
Okay, well, currently, Mars, the band I really want to see with all of my heart is the band Clutch. If you guys have ever heard of Clutch, I know every song by heart. I love the band Clutch.
I had the
Just nobody tours near me.
I'm lying in bed with all these like things stuck in my arm and these things like all these bleepers and everything else, and he sends me this fucking card that says congratulations on your new baby. And that's love, life and death, man. Life and death, man.
All right, hang on. I really want to see this interview that he did with Whoopi Goldberg. I've never seen it before. And then we'll watch this one. And then start wrapping it up. I have been getting to bed by like midnight, guys. My sleep schedule is normal. I hate regretting the bands I didn't get to see. I had System of a Down tickets once and missed the show. And I'll never get over it. Oh! Electric Warrior Clutch. Yeah, that's the band. That's the band. I can't even begin to tell you a favorite album I have by Clutch. Clutch is like my alright. So my favorite bands are, it's gonna be a very eclectic hodgepodge of weirdness. Okay. But number 1 is Typo Negative. Number 2 is Ozzy. Number 3 is Clutch. Number 4 is 9 Inch Nails. And then number 5 is Electric Six, which is nothing like the rest of the bands I just named. But that's my top favorite bands. A Hulk Hogan stream. So I liked wrestling and I really loved Hulk Hogan. And it is a very painful shocker that he died so suddenly as well. But I was not as like connected to him in the way that I was with Ozzy. But I don't know, that's an idea for next week. I'd love to like connect with you guys. If you were like super into Hulk Hogan, I could explore videos I have never seen before of him. Now when I was little, I would rent videos that were from like decades before me, like into the like 80s of him wrestling and stuff, because I just really liked all the older wrestling people. I do like Hulk Hogan though. I had a chance to see AC/DC a few weeks ago in Cleveland, but my anxiety couldn't deal with the Browns stadium. Was it chaos? Is that what you mean? I'm gonna let this play.
Cleaning and raising the kids while the husband spends his life.
I think he is the most beautiful right here.
Joking and getting drunk.
With this hair and this
America's
top.
got a handle on the alcohol situation far more than Europe has.
He's so beautiful. I know that's like weird to say about a man, but I just think fashionably he is so beautiful. Undertaker was my all-time favorite. Undertaker was my all-time favorite.
Yeah. Yeah, let me.
It would be soon.
There ain't no comeback to that.
I'm gonna try.
But now,
I'm gonna have to. If Neil Fallon, the lead singer of Clutch, like if the time comes and he dies, oh my god, it's gonna destroy me like Ozzy did.
I'd seen all these documentaries on rock.
See, like these outfits that Ozzy is wearing inspires my actual everyday fashion. Except for these days, in like the past like 7 years, I wear like more dresses. Because I wanted to be more feminine and softer. So I wear more dresses, but.
Wake up in the morning and go, yeah, I'm going to write a #1 rock song. You go through hell and high water to get what you've got to get.
I almost want that haircut. My hair's like 3 times the length of his, but I like the layers he's got going on.
Smoking dope and sniffing cocaine and all the rest of the junk. And that was halfway through that album, this last album.
Bibble! I mean, was it obvious that Undertaker was my favorite?
My wife started me on
Oh, Tenchi Goku. I'm gonna give you guys some. I'm gonna give you guys some hugs. It's so good to be back, you guys.
I'm thinking, she's crazy. She's a bit bloated. What's the matter with her? I'm thinking about yesterday. She goes, do you want to see how bad I go?
Yeah, he didn't realize how nutty he was when he was drunk.
I said, what? I put the video in. I couldn't watch this damn video for 3 seconds. It was like,
I love how real Ozzy is. You guys know what I'm saying? Like, he's so real.
Now, when I'm sober, I think, my God, I'll go like, I judge them against me. I think, he's loaded. He's a pain in the rear.
Yeah.
What was I like?
Coming back though.
This is before Whoopi became an annoying fat bitch.
I look at the positive.
I don't know what happened to Whoopi Goldberg, because in the 90s or early mid 90s, like she was really cool, wasn't she? And then something happened. Something happened.
I'm somewhat relieved, but I can't really say that I'm totally relieved because I never really took notice of it because my intentions when I wrote that song or any of my songs.
This is so shaky. I guess it's like the VHS tracking.
The downside to that is that people, to get publicity, will go and do an outrageous record to kill your family and whatever just to get the publicity. That's the downside of it. Just to get, because everybody in this town is looking for a break. You know, you can't go to any bar or restaurant and go, what are you doing? Oh, well, I'm an actress waiting for the part in the next Spielberg movie. And she's still sitting there 10 years later, you know, she's growing a beard and whatever, you know.
Okay.
You know, waiting for the next Santa Claus role, you know.
TDS broker? You think so?
Yes.
I don't know. When she got on The View, she got tamed by Joy Behar. I think you both are right.
It's pretty moving. I mean, I know for you, rock and roll is the gig, and that guy on the stage.
I mean, when I was a little kid,
it gives me a chance
I remember them putting on a movie called Sister Act. I've not seen it since, but I mean, I thought she was really fun in that movie. You know, what happened? What fucking happened to Whoopi?
And people are now saying next day, I'm coming to the end of my farewell to her.
I need to find I need to find a velvet outfit like what he's wearing. I don't know if you guys can really tell it. I think he's wearing velvet.
I've gone a long way different.
He's got a velvet fucking tank top. Velvet capris. I need that. I fucking need it, guys. I'd look so fucking good. I'd stroll into my grocery store and I'd be like, yeah, I'm that bitch. Look at me wearing my velvet. In the middle of summer. In the middle of summertime where it's like crazy hot. I do have some like hunter green, like forest green velvet capris that I'd love to wear during the winter, like not quite winter, because they are capris, and I will wear sandals with these, but I do like to wear them.
Everybody was blaming me for everything, you know. A bird craps on your shoulder.
We're gonna say like September, October, November.
I mean, when
I will put this on, and I got my Sisters of fucking Mercy shirt that I'll pair with it, and I'll be like, yep.
I had no. I just got off the plane in LAX.
I have a lot of band t-shirts, if you guys didn't notice. Or notice, yeah, I realize that. The hens on The View are insane. Yeah, they fucking are. She was a shit-lived long before. I mean, Synth is right. Like, she must have been.
What's going on? He says, don't you know anything about the
we did all velvet suits at my sister's wedding. That is so fancy. Mars, I bet you looked great in your velvet suit.
I crap myself.
Yeah, but so what do you do? I mean, kids are, Young people
Listen,
now
all
are
I
like
say is
out
don't
there.
blame me.
Yeah.
Look in your own home.
Yeah.
Don't look at my. I mean.
Oh, he's talking about the person that killed themselves because of his song "Suicide Solution."
That's going to be damaging. I turn the
That's
damn
what he's
thing
talking
off.
about.
And if they're listening to anything that I
Which
think
that's
they're
not his
cool, I
fault,
say,
and Suicide Solution is
great,
definitely
listen,
not
every
about
night it goes on and it goes
telling
on.
you to kill yourself.
So it really is. I mean, it is the parent's responsibility at some point to
But
step
listen,
in.
the one kid locked himself up in his room for a week, and he didn't come out of his room, and he was listening to my music. Now, as a parent, would you not think, Jimmy has been up there for a long time. He's been in the bathroom.
He has a point. I hate that for like decades now that we just talk about like parents not being parents or
my wife Sharon will say
what have you. When it's like it's up to the parents to help their child. It's not the rock star's fault.
Well, so.
Zine, hello.
You know, kids are people.
It's good to
too,
see you.
And people underestimate kids' intelligence. It's like, with my wife and I have
synth
never been
dude.
Coochie, you know.
Yeah.
That's like, I gotta like, give you the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized there's 35 of you hanging out with me. I'm so happy that you guys are all here with me on Rumble. Thank you for spending a little bit of your time with me as I just go through like these like random Aussie clips that I am just talking over like an asshole.
Mommy, where do we come from? We don't say Stork brought you. We tell them know all about AIDS, drugs, alcohol. They've seen the drugs and the alcohol with me, you know. And like for instance, last Sunday I went to a restaurant and a friend of mine ordered a beer, and the waitress got the order mixed up and put the beer in front of me, and my daughter Amy was sitting next to me. And I said, no, the beer's not for me, it's for this gentleman. Mine's a Diet Coke. And Amy goes, Daddy, are you okay? Do you want to change places with me? She's seen the beast.
Yeah.
She's seen that beast, and she doesn't want to see it. And it's only when you're clear and sober for any length of time that you think, my God, what was I like?
Yeah.
What damage did I do to them?
I could not imagine what it's like to be like just a straight up alcoholic like that. I don't know.
They don't want to see their daddy that way. So I got very, very sick. I became a seizure person. I got seizures, blackouts.
Yeah, I told it. Unfortunately, that's like the like boomer mentality about it. Make the government take care of it.
When I eventually came round, I'm still on a kind of a stabilization thing because of medication, because I started having
just like two drug addicts that killed themselves and Judas Priest was blamed. I know, and this was just during this was also during the satanic panic too.
Put the blame on her. You're overloading me with work.
It's blaming the music.
I'd lay it on her, and now I look back and I think how sorry I am for doing that.
Yeah.
But I couldn't help it because I was sick.
Yeah.
You know, it's an illness. Thank God I'm sober today with the grace of God.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not one of these holy rollers either. I'm not going to sit on your show and say, hey, get on a program, because if you're enjoying it, get on with it,
Yeah.
I just chose not to do it anymore.
Yeah. On that note, baby, we're going to commercial. We'll be back with Ozzy Osbourne. So now you
he's so beautiful here.
I
can't get I'm gonna have to make that outfit. I think I can for like $30 on Amazon.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've been offered 1,000 different things, like a TV show, Fox, and a different
not beyond the realms of dust.
I want to, for the first time in my whole career, I can stop and spend some time with my babies.
Yeah, Frosty's got a point there. We lose our rights because of it.
I don't want to make a record with him or her or whatever. It's freedom I've got,
Well, I'm so pleased. I'm a big Black Sabbath fan. I'm sorry, yes, I am. There are things you don't know about me. And so I'm thrilled you're still here.
I'm thrilled I'm still here. The thing now, I wake up in the morning, which is a great difference,
Than being up like for 4 days.
Oh yeah, like chewing your bottom lip. It's like you lose its taste after 25 years. You feel like Jeffrey Dahmer,
Will you come back and play?
I will come back and play. Sure I will. I mean, I'm going to come back and play, but I'm not going to say when or where or what, because I'm one of these people that says, oh, I'll be back next year, and then a year that goes by, and they say, well, you said 2 years ago you were going to come back.
Anytime.
But I'm going to come back.
Okay.
I'll come back. Yeah, I love you. God bless you.
I love him. Okay. I do need to wrap it up because my sleep schedule has been normal and I have to go to bed in like within an hour or I'm just gonna get tired and cranky. But tomorrow night I get to play NASCAR Heat 5 with Coast, and we're doing that Wednesday night as well. I love hanging out with my buddy Coast so much, you guys. And I didn't get to do it last week because I wasn't feeling the best. So yes, we got that. I'm gonna probably do a shit job racing, and I'm gonna keep bumping into cars because I didn't realize that pitting meant that I was hitting the cars, and that's why the race kept stopping. So I'm going to be playing with Coast for next 2 nights. And then Thursday, I'm going to be playing in Peak finally with Dugan, Aaron, and Kenzie, which are some homies, some gaming homies that I have, just in case you don't know. They're not streamers. I wish they were streamers. I'm still trying to peer pressure them to become streamers, and sometimes it works. We almost get to the point where they're going to start streaming, and then they like don't want to. So I'm still working on that. Let's see. Just sounded like do it. Oh my god, that's right. The backmasking of the records. AC/DC was blamed for a murder called the Night Prowler. Yeah. So much. It's like, this does not attribute to the fucking band. It's so sad. Alcoholics are the worst kind of people. They say it's okay just because it's legal. Yeah. What was it? Someone said if you play it backwards, a deep satanic voice says kill yourself. So much of that. That was a lot of that. I think they were even trying to say that about Beatles albums too, weren't they? But yeah, I had 2 interviews that we didn't get to watch. Just if you want to see what they were. Ozzy just sits down and talks with Jack. You know, I mean, we could do these next week if you want to. It all depends on like what you guys want to chill with me and watch. I love having input, you know, it gives me direction. I am a woman, okay? I'm not good at making decisions, alright? I do get incredibly indecisive. So that was that one, and then really that was the only one that we didn't get to, I think. Oh yeah, him and the harmonica. It's okay. Oh yeah, so I want to say this that I thought was extremely thoughtful of his son Jack. So Ozzy and Jack, I've been slowly watching through some of this. They did this. They got in an RV and they went across America and filmed it. And Ozzy got to go do like all of this kind of stuff. And I didn't know that they did this. And I've been, again, like I said, slowly watching through it. And I think Jack was equating that he had done this so the fans had more time with Ozzy because his time was coming to an end. So I thought that was incredibly thoughtful of Jack that he did that. But this right here that I want to leave you guys with as I hunt for somebody to raid over on Rumble is from the Osbournes podcast that I think that they were even streaming on Rumble, by the way, if you didn't know that. Yeah. Yeah, the Beatles. Helter Skelter? Was that the one? Wait, no, there's this whole thing where it's like Paul died or something like that. Like one of the Beatles died. Like it was some hysteria. Mass hysteria over some Beatles shit. Winters, hi! Alright, I'm gonna let you guys watch this. This is actually one of my favorite clips from the Osbournes podcast.
What could possibly get people off by strangling a cat? Do you know what it is?
Some tight.
It always leads. It always leads.
I really
to
hate that you
humans.
keep setting the stage for them to be complete fucking idiots.
Well, I'm not. I'm changing the subject. What did I just miss? Why are they laughing?
Oh, Mum.
What did I miss?
You're both ridiculous, immature, and children, and I hope that you both never see a pussy again in your lives.
What did I miss?
Mum, I'm getting you a chastity belt.
Oh my god.
Oh, stop. I'm fucking dying here.
Kelly, what was it?
It's nothing, Mum. Jack just made a stupid joke about a tight pussy, and...
Okay, let's move on.
You know what's great is your grandkids will listen to this one day.
Guys, can we watch that one more time?
Disgusting. Move on.
Like to watch it one more time. Hearing Ozzy just crack the fuck up over this joke.
What could possibly get people off by strangling a cat? Do you know what it is?
Some tight.
It always leads. It always leads.
I really
to
hate that you
humans.
keep setting the stage for them to be complete fucking idiots.
Well, I'm not. I'm changing the subject. What did I
It's
just
so
miss?
funny.
Why are they laughing?
Oh, Mum.
What did I miss?
I've never seen Ozzy just bust up laughing like that.
Children, and I hope that you both never see a pussy again in your lives.
What did I miss?
Mum.
Oh yes, my stream is going so great, Winters. I'm so glad you asked.
Stop.
But yeah, I have a normal sleep schedule. I've been sleeping like midnight to like about 7:30.
It's nothing, Mum. Jack just made
I want to hear real pussy one more time. Hold on. Okay.
Some tight.
It always.
Some tight.
No, I want to hear him say it.
A cat. Do you know what it is?
Some.
He's just like fucking pussy. Okay. We're gonna raid somebody. Pussy. You guys ever just wanted to just belt that out before? Pussy. Pussy. What gets somebody off? Pussy. It is soundboard worthy. Hearing Ozzy say it. I might just make it. I'm like dodging and weaving in my iPhone. It's just like, oops, I can't look at you. You're laughing like a retard. Pussy. And then when Jack says tight pussy, it's actually really cute that they're having like a son and a father just moment there. Like, bro, it's cute. Okay. We're gonna raid Nick Fuentes. No. I'm not doing that again. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Well, Amal's going. I'd love to raid Amal. Oh, she's playing a game. Look at that pretty dragon. Guys, my eyesight is so bad. Look at her chat right there. I'm gonna be for real with you. I thought they were speaking in Sanskrit. They're saying normal shit. I'm just blind. Alright, so we're gonna raid them all. Excuse me, Amal, I gotta turn you down for a second. I want to tell you guys that that I am so happy that you guys are here. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. And thank you for being part of me honoring Ozzy and just sharing about my life and the autistic obsession I have with that man. Maybe one day I'll do one about Peter Steele. And like maybe when it gets around April, because he died in April, 2026. I'll do one for him. But yes, NASCAR Heat 5 with Coast next 2 nights. Thursday night is Peak, and then we have a movie in my server. And I would love so much for you to be part of movie night. So please join my Discord server. We're gonna raid them all. And then I'm probably gonna get ready for bed. Thank you for being here. Being gone for like 2.5 weeks, it feels like I was gone for like close to like 2 or 3 months. I'm not even like joking with you. But yes, thank you for being here. I'm gonna send you off to Amal. Please give her likes, show her love. I think this is my first time getting to raid her. I may have done it one other time. But yeah, I think it's my first time raiding her. She's a VTuber on Rumble, so please give her a follow too, guys. Let's support the base VTubers, shall we? Let's do it. Okay. I'm gonna send you off. You guys all be good minions, okay? And take care of yourselves. I love you. Alright? There we go. Let's go raid her. Let's go. I will see you guys tomorrow night. Bye bye.